since it's cooled off a bit, I've been doing a lot of these Sunday walks around my neighborhood. This time around, I went around the back end of the hills near where the Women's University is and the police station over here. And I've been, I brought my film camera with me, as you can see here. Yeah, I've gotten a nice knack for photographing some, I don't know what it's called, still life photos. I think it's what it's named after or something like that. One of my friends was asking me, it's like, what's the purpose of photographing still life stuff like this? And I mean, everybody can go to Kyoto and the center of Kamakura and all that other stuff and film or photograph all the nice popular things. But for me, flowers, poles, buildings, houses, walls, stuff that truly makes up Japan. When I first moved here in 2013, I had this mindset of, okay, I know what pop culture is. I've watched anime. I know all the popular things, I mean, I lived in Shibuya at the time too. But this is really Japan right here. A sheer wall face in the middle of a 2-lane highway. That's the fun stuff. This is the everyday life stuff, Although that house right there is actually pretty freaking cool. I'm not sure what that is, but I like it. So I'm a bit late for my train today. The one I usually take, I'm taking the one that's coming after it. But every time that train departs, there's a freight train that goes by at the same time, and I've been meaning to try to photograph it or film it. I didn't bring any of the film cameras, and I'm still just at the concourse, so I'll just use my phone to film it as it passes by. But this crow's just been chilling here the whole time now. Alright, so the green light's on. That means the train's gonna come by here any moment now. Alright, there it is. If I knew that this was gonna be coming by and I wasn't going to be taking the train I usually take to go to work, I probably would have gone to the spotting area over there, but I have to go back to the train station now. I have 2 photo shoots in 2 days, today and tomorrow. There's also apparently a typhoon coming, so. A few days ago I was waiting for the train, and what happened was I had an energy drink and it fell out of my hand onto the platform and into the tracks. Wednesday, it is still there. Still there. As is the water or the bottle of tea that somebody else dropped. I'm almost tempted to grab a staff member and say, hey, can you pick this up? And this train's got the dog in it. Arf. So there was a group of Chinese hackers. I think this is why Takaichi is going to be a good prime minister. As a result, stuff that Asahi sells is currently canceled. So Sapporo season, boys and girls. Remember when this was misspelled once? Yep, they spelled it right this year. The group responsible is reportedly called Quilin or Quilin. Also, you can't call your beer good ale until I've tried it, and this is the only available Asahi beer. Looks like the other companies stepped up to make sales, as you can see. Now I'm having a slight realization noticing all of the Red Bull. Is Asahi the distributor of Monster? Because I don't see any Monster at all on the shelves. If so, I am going to have some problems. Now this is up there for one of the top sunsets I've ever seen, and I get one hell of a shot on this thing, aren't I? Okay, my suspicion was correct. I mean, there's like nothing on the shelves with this Komini. I may need to hoard these until they until they get some back. So I might be screwed. All right, so the train looks like it's coming at 9:50 as scheduled, but there is currently a swan diver, a self-isekai, somebody who wanted to meet Train-kun firsthand at Higashitotsuka, and as a result, the Yokosuka line and the Shonan Shinjuku line are out for what appears to be another 40 minutes. I'm about to board this train. It might be way too crowded to board. I might be screwed. We'll see how far it goes before it gets taken out of service. Before this gets wild, here's your screenshot. 1 minute behind schedule. Let's see how long this takes to get home. Okay, we're just stopped right short of the merger point with the Yokosuka line. 2 minutes delayed. So they are putting the train on the Tokaido tracks. That's pretty interesting. Never mind, we're on the Yokosuka tracks, but we're moving very slow. Oh, and they resumed the train service too. Okay, surprisingly this wasn't problematic. Well, they got something new here. Asahi Dry Crystal. I thought they weren't debuting new stuff. Yeah. Well, this is proof that there is no God. Is it weird that I was kind of hoping for chaos on the trains? I don't know. Makes for more content, I guess you could say. It's a bit of a rainy day today, as you can see. But I think this bird over here is quite enjoying it. Why is this thing going off? What is happening here? Alright, so now I'm going to an event in Yuigahama. And because it's raining, I kind of don't want to, walk down there. I got messy hair today. So I'm going to take the Enoden. I'm already sort of regretting it. Because this is basically the Gaijin train, or more accurately, the very annoying Chinese tourist train. So, I'm only going a few stops. I should be okay. I'm not even in here for a minute. I already heard somebody break something over there. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I'm going this way though. In this weather, it's worth the train ride, I guess. Whoa, I'm tripping. Yeah, because there's Yuigahama Beach right there. As I thought, they ran out of Monster because the Asahi stuff, but hopefully we get it back soon. So there's an insane mess of people around me right now because this train broke. That's why it's taken out of service. And as such, this thing is crowded. I'm not sure what broke on this train. It just said Shario Kosho, which means, train breakdown. So let's see. My assumption is it's got something to do with the electronics, which is, these things are heavily reliant on electronics, so who knows? A little bit chaotic over here. I mean, that train's packed. I'm not really sure what broke. The pantographs, the current collectors up there, they look fine to me. They just closed the door. Well, the tourists need to learn a little bit of Japanese to be able to figure this out, I guess. Yeah, sometimes when there's a breakdown, it has to do with these things, the pantographs, but not really sure. Looks fine to me. I mean, I'm guessing something's wrong with the electronics. I thought it was leaving. The engineer pulled the switch. They don't know what's going on. Yeah. And then this thing's sitting here for some reason. Okay, now it can leave apparently. Yeah. Not sure what happened. I mean, I could ask these engineers, but they look very busy, so I'm not going to bother them. So right now it's Pokemon Go Community Day and I'm out and about and I came upon this Lawson's. Remember I mentioned a few vlogs ago there the Lawson's near me was actually pretty good. I think this one takes the cake because they had like fresh veggies. I got my favorite lemonade. I've never seen a contest like this before. This is pretty impressive. Interestingly enough though, this Lawson's also has a bookstore. You know, latest magazines. Some manga here. They also have culture, and they have booba. Okay, I'm not gonna go anywhere near there with this camera because I don't want to get a copy strike, but yeah, this is a better Lawson's than the one near me. I'm gonna enter the contest, the Kuji contest. What do I get? Yep, fresh fruit and stuff out here. I didn't win shit, by the way. That was kind of a waste. Oh well, the ad revenue from this video will cover whatever the hell I just purchased. I got some Skittles too. People you come across inside beef bowl restaurants. Oh, God damn it, please tell me nothing happened at my station. You guys remember in the previous scene at the Konbini where I found Neru, right? Well, I also found a keychain of Neru. Walking down the street. So the walk from my office to Shibuya station is approximately 25 minutes, give or take. It's a pretty significant distance. I've had to walk between my office and Shibuya now 4 times today. So when I get to the gym now, I am skipping cardio at the gym because, well, I did that 4 times today. I definitely don't mind the walk, especially when it's nice outside. Nice as in not sweaty hot outside, you know. Y'all need to remind me to never come to the Shibuya gym after 6:30 p.m. It is way too fucking packed. All right, y'all, let me, it's been over a week since I dropped my drink on the tracks and it's still sitting there. Yeah, I am half tempted to, you know, retrieve it, but if I did that, I would get arrested. And if I filmed myself retrieving that, I'd end up in the news. So, I'm not dumb. I'm also not going to retrieve it. Japan is currently beating Brazil. It's 3-2 in injury time. I think 3 minutes left. Can they do it? Oh, come on defense. Oh, I think that's it. He got kicked in the nuts. There's the last play. Here we go. Last stretch for Brazil. Japan's got to defend. Play the ball, play the ball. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh my God. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. I've had a long day. I've walked a lot. I made a little bit of money, so I'm spending that money taking the Shonan train back to Shonan. I like these limited express trains.
It may have been reserved for a later part of the journey.
It's not a bad deal at all, really. $5 to nice seat.
小南7小田原途中品川大船藤沢藤戸茅ヶ崎平塚大津に停車いたします。
That was worth it. Half of my train car is getting off here at Ofuna. Cool. Thanks for the ride. This thing break? I think this thing broke. Because it's sitting here normal.